Well, hello again, everyone. My name is Kronos006, and we're back with more of Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire. Excuse me. Had a little bit of a phlegm in my throat. Now, we only have a couple places left to check as far as locations, including the weapons shop, as I promised. I am Isur, and this is my weapons shop. I make the best swords and daggers. What do you want? I make the finest weapons in all Shapir. I can sell you the best daggers you've ever seen for only 5 dinars apiece. The bellows is a sign of my trade. What about it? I am Isur of the House of Usher. What's a wimp like you ask about EOF for? Only real men join EOF. Big deal. So like I said, there's not much we can do here. So let's just get going. What do my stats look like? Okay, I'm low on stamina. I think I should go and rest for a little bit. Nope, it's already evening. The poet will soon speak if you would but be seated. We have to hear what he says, so we must sit. It didn't exactly match the music. I was hoping it would. That's why I didn't read it. I hope you guys were able to read that. So, what just happened was basically a prophecy of the entire game. It's foretelling of several dooms that we will have to face. Doom! First, let's order some food, and then we'll talk to the poet. Nope, I didn't mean to thank you. No, I mean to greet poet. Nope, it's not going to let me. Okay, so long story short, so we don't have to go through everything. The poet Omar there, the guy on the green on the right, pretty much foretold the doom that's going to come to Shapir. There will be several magical creatures that are going to come and try to destroy the city. We will see the first of which tomorrow, or at least some hints of the first of which tomorrow. Not a spoiler, it's going to come soon enough. So let's go ahead and... I know it's sunset, but I think we might be able to practice one last time. Yep. was quick. But as always, it improves all my stats, so it's worth doing. Okay, so I don't know if we're going to be doing a whole lot of important stuff in this part. Now you can't really tell, but it's a little bit darker in this room, so that indicates that it's night. Let's go out into the desert. See what happens when we do it at night. Now we're at night, and you can see that all of the marketplace people have left. I should save. There's a couple more places we need to go. I am afraid of running into certain things in the dark here, but well, that's okay. We saved. We can always try. If we die, we can always load back. We'll head this way. The music does take on a sinister quality at night. Believe me, we are headed towards something. Bear with me. The plant almost looks like a woman. Plant almost looks like a woman. This is actually a very important character, believe it or not, as we will find out. No matter how hard you try, you seem unable to communicate with the tree about your good deeds. The act of hugging the tree is fruitless. It's a pun. The water, as you pour it out on the ground, quickly sinks into the soil and vanishes. Trees and plants are notoriously uncommunicative. That is not true. It is scientifically proven that if you talk to plants, they will grow more quickly. Or at least grow better. I don't know. One of those two. But this is important. Now that we know that this tree is here, you see we gain some points from our actions there, so very important. Also, a little bit of a fun gag here. If we attack the tree, we can quickly kill ourselves. You broke the monitor screen! Off you go to the computer store for a new monitor. By the way, real heroes don't throw things at ladies, even rather stiff ones. Kind of a fun little gag there. In other words, don't attack the tree. We're trying to help the tree, as we'll find out. We'll talk to Aziza a little bit later about that tree. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. what I was afraid of. It's a band of jackalmen. Even if you can kill one, you have to fight like 5 of them at once. I don't think I'm going to win, but I'm gonna try. Good way to practice, if nothing else. Okay, so now I'm about to die, so it's time to run. Nope. Shit. Gotta keep running. And then the only trouble is you gotta find your Saurus again. And where is he? Hopefully he's found his way home. Else I might have to load back. I see you let your Saurus out in the desert. Most Sauruses find their way back here to the stables. I hope so. Let's find out. Yep, there he is. We're good. We're almost dead, but we're good. There's one more thing we need to see. And we might as well do it at night, just in case I run into another enemy that I'm hoping to run into. We won't win, but I can at least show it off to you guys. You are getting tired. That means it's nearly midnight. Nope. Almost ran into it. This is the Griffin. Griffin looks like a cross between a lion and an eagle. It seems to be sleeping. You detect no magic here. I don't know if I have it. Oops, I'm already out of space. I don't know if I have enough magic to do what I need to do here. Whoops. No, I probably don't. I'll have to come back. There's something we have to get from that nest, but we will do that later. The music is so tense. Thank you, good guard, sir. Now, I think the door may shut here. No, it does not. It stays open. That's good. Time to sleep the night away. Hero friend, a most strange fire has been seen outside the inn. Take care as you leave. Aha. Fire sale today. I sell you real wood burned by real fire elemental. Be the first on your block to honor this. Fire elemental? This is what I was hinting at. The fire elemental, he burned it down this place. I guess be maybe no like a souvenirs. So that is all we need to know about that. And in fact, pretty soon we're going to have to take on that fire elemental. So why don't we go and ask about fire from the guy who would know it best, the Herikatar, the apothecary. Have you seen the fire elemental? It is magic of the most marvelous kind, so very beautiful, the dancing flames. If I but had such a creature at my command, the pills I would make. Fire glowing in the very semblance of a man, a marvel to behold and yet a deadly peril as well. To understand the fire elemental, you must know the flame. Watch this. See how the flame reacts to incense? Fire is attracted to the thing it burns because it is very vain. You know, incense would make quite a lure for a fire elemental. So we're going to buy some of that incense. Very well, if it will save the city, you may take the incense. You put the pouch of incense away, and we got some points for that. So, we might as well go and ask some more about the elemental. But first, let's refill our water skins. Let's ask the Enchantress. I bet she knows about that. Perhaps it will be well to show you, as well as to tell you about such things. There are 4 basic elements which make up the universe: water, earth, air, and fire. An elemental is formed when magic shapes an element into the semblance of a living creature. Elementals are very powerful and destructive. They can be weakened by the contrary element, but they cannot be destroyed. Once weakened, the elemental can be captured. Once captured, the magical nature of the elemental can be used for helpful rather than harmful purposes. So as we heard, or as you hopefully were able to read from the poet Omar, we're going to be facing all 4 elements. The first one, as we see, is going to be fire. So let's ask about the fire elemental. The essence of fire is hunger. As long as there is something nearby to burn, it will be able to move freely. It can consume the very bricks which make up the floor of the plazas. Until it is contained, it cannot be controlled. The weakness of fire is water, but the elemental of fire will avoid water unless you find some way to drive or lure the elemental away from the open plazas where as much it can burn to a more confined area. You will not be able to use water against it to capture it. Okay, so clearly we need to drive it away. Once it is captured and contained, it behaves as a magical flame. So that's the key. We need to get it out of the open area into a smaller side street, and then we can do something about it. So, first thing we need to do though is go and practice some more. Nope, I forgot. We haven't gotten our fortune yet from the astrologer, so let's do that. It is good that you return. There is much I need to tell you. Alas, never before have I read such troubling signs as those which guide you. Your future is very dark. Darkness will lead you into a tomb. You will walk in fire, earth, water, and air, through temptation, and at last into despair and desolation. Darkness will triumph unless you stop the last light. Maybe you should consider a new line of work and get out of this hero business. Have you considered accounting? Alrighty, so we got our fortune. Now we can get out of here and go and practice. Maybe we can ask her about the fire elemental. Fire elemental be thing of bad magic. Even if it be stopped, more bad magic will come down until bad magic wizard can be stopped. But in the meanwhile, let's practice some, shall we? Alrighty, so we are building our skills slowly but surely. This is good. Unfortunately, Rakesh is not here. I would have asked him about the elemental. Let's go back to the inn and rest up. Not even on day 4 and we're already out of safe spaces. Okay, now I'm going to give you a sneak preview of what we're going to have to face. We won't do it this recording, but we will next recording. We're going to go ahead and sleep until dawn. And that is our enemy, the fire elemental. It is a magical mass of fire. And yes, it can kill you if you let it. Now, you only have a certain amount of time in order to defeat the elemental. It is day 5. Let's see what happens if we waste time. The city is destroyed. Great job, hero. So, as I said, you only have a certain amount of time to defeat each elemental that's going to pop up. So we don't want to waste any time at all, and make sure that we defeat the elemental very quickly. So we will do that in our next recording. Thank you everyone for watching. My name is Kronos006, and I will see you next time. Take care.